Party. Hi, my name is Reana. I am the creator of Open Arms. Open Arms is an occupational therapy company that specializes in community wellness. I mess that up every time. I want this like not to cut that off because hopefully it doesn't. Okay. All right. We are here to do Aries May reading. Subscribe, like, do it now. So in case you don't make it to the end of the video, it's already done, you know? Follow me on Instagram. All that information is below in the description box. That's why I spend time writing it out so I don't have to remember it. Okay. So what message do we have for Aries in the month of May? I feel like a lot of Aries are going through a transformation, so I wouldn't be surprised if a transformation card came out. I wonder if I should take these. I feel like I should take these. No. If it's meant, I'm gonna try it again. If it's meant, they will be resent. Okay, so that one was meant. Okay. May is something. We got 2 9s. May is going to be pretty intense for sure. Oh, okay. What did I say? Transformation, not transformation, but healing definitely came out. So we have Uranus Genius, which came out for Libra. I think it did it too. Fire element desire. Third house messages, which is communication. Chiron healing. So as I'm looking at this, there's a glare, so I have to lean back. There's a lot of brown. There's a lot of grounded energy. A lot of grounded energy here, but the fire feels like it overpowers the groundedness. So your natural abilities, how you are naturally is there, but I feel like you're trying to make a conscious effort to move less impulsively, because these decisions that you're making lately are based off of past experiences. These decisions are attached to possibly things from childhood or even like a decade ago. I feel like during the month of May, you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But that you're not fully grounded. So how I'm looking at it is, if it's a table, wait, let me see this. Yeah, so it's like you're balancing on, if you're a table, it's like you're balancing on 3 legs instead of 4. And so on top of having the weight on your the weight of the world on your shoulders, that makes this position a little more intense. And you're using whatever it is, I feel like you're trying to keep it together as much as possible. Okay. But I also feel like as much as you're trying to keep it together, in the month of May, you're still in rare Aries form. That is, I mean, you do your best, but that's really what this is right now. Okay, let's clarify Uranus. Let's clarify fire element. Let's clarify third house. Let's clarify Chiron, and you're not playing either. Let me see if there's another one. I mean, I can make one come out, but that's not why we're here, okay? Okay, so Uranus is clarified with psychic development, 5, 9, and 5. So how can I say this? You've felt off for a while, whether it was emotionally, but I feel like you've been blaming it on other situations. So it's in a sense of being in denial, because outside of, and I always say this, outside of happy and angry, Aries doesn't really know too many more emotions. It becomes uncomfortable to learn them. But I feel like the storm is getting worse and worse and worse. And you feel like you're at your breaking point. Let's clarify. I feel if we're choosing any water energy, I'm feeling very much Scorpio energy. Okay, so, okay. We got a couple of wands. That is, I want to give myself credit for that. That is significant transformation. You got the Four of Cups, you got the Three of Wands in reverse, you got the Four of Pentacles, and you got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's something that has happened. You're not happy. You're not happy. It's in a sense of not being happy in the position that you're in. And I feel like you've given it chance after chance after chance, but now you're at the point you're no longer looking forward or ahead to like what is to come, not being very hopeful of the future. And so you're wanting to hang on to what you are very sure of, especially with the Four of Pentacles with it being the Four of Pentacles, because Pentacles are material objects. So it's the stuff that is, you can lay hands on, okay? Things you can prove, things that you know for sure. And the Nine of Wands, it's something about the past. Definitely the past is like, the past is too potent. It's too, I don't want to say intense. It's too prevalent for you to ignore how you feel. And one thing I will say about Aries is that they're more intuitive than they're given credit for. And I think it's, I think they use it to the best of their ability. Even if it's not to the benefit of another person, if that makes sense. Yeah, this waiting for change feels like you can no longer count on other people. You have to go back to like counting on yourself. It's like a sense of two emotions, feeling meh, like blah about something, and then on the other hand feeling very insecure about something, feeling like there's a lack of safety, or what's the word, actually I'm looking for it. No, yeah, insecure and safety. Okay. All right, so let's look. Fire element, desire, 10, 12, and truth. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like how you're communicating in the month of May is just very sharp. It's just you're speaking like in Aries, really. Even if your Mercury isn't in Aries, and that's the way we communicate, you're just firing off. And it almost feel like, with the ego being in the picture, I almost feel like it's a sense of just being very focused, like your decision not being swayed or your thought process not being swayed. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with a decision you're making, just how you're processing information. It's just very much like you don't need much. You're really not interested in the details. It's more so, contrary to popular belief, it's more so of how you're feeling, and you're feeling more, you're not happy, but you're not angry, but you can't really express what this middle ground is. So you don't want to have anything to do with it. It's like you either want to go to one of the two emotions that you know. Let's clarify this column. Shoot. Come on now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we have the Hierophant, we have the Strength card, we have the Lovers, and we have the Nine of Cups. This is what is that? That's 8. That is 6. Okay. How can I say this? There's this sense of not being interested in relationships right now, not being interested in like this, being in a union or being in a family unit. It's understanding that for you, that dilutes who you are. For you, it's a sense of like decreasing your strength, your confidence, your pride. Aries is definitely an ego-based sign. I mean, it's the first sign. First house is ran by, your ego. So that's just who they are. And in a relationship, it's something that's not, a relationship isn't, it's not clear enough. What is the word I'm looking for? Where it's like when you add another person into it, it decreases your, what is that word? Like your certainty of a situation. Things are not certain when you start to add another person. And I feel like the truth for you is that you've come to terms with, you are stronger when you are not attached to another person. And in a sense of how you want to move, like you're being held back by having other people along with you on your journey. Because the 10 of Cups, like with the 9 of Cups, they're there by themselves. With the 10 of Cups, card, there are other people there. You want your fulfillment, but that doesn't include other people. That feels like kind of fucked up to say, though. It does. Okay, so third house messages, another 9, y'all. Another 9. So 27 is 9, and then the card perception is 9. There is a huge ending, like a big one. This is a lot. This is a lot of nines, and I hadn't seen this many nines. And let me see, so that we're clear. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5 already, and we're not even done with the spread. Oh, I was gonna look at this. So how you're definitely, you're in the point in in the month of May, how you're communicating and how you choose to view things is solely based off of you and what's going on the inside. I mean, this is hieroglyphics. So if you're not familiar with the language of this hieroglyphic, you won't be able to translate it. And if you're not familiar with what's going, like if you don't know in Aries, people that don't know you really well, when you communicate or try to get things across, or you're acting a certain way, they're not going to understand it because they're not fluent in the language of you. And I feel like you're very much okay with that, because right now, to brief someone or update someone on how you're operating is in a sense of holding you back. Oh. It's almost like the people that you're super close with are now like water and oil. Damn. Let's clarify this column. Another 9. Let's see. Two 7s. So we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. We have the Emperor. We have the 7 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Wands. And excuse me, as I'm I feel like there have been nights, unbeknownst to other people, there have been nights where you are stressed about situations where you feel like there's a lack of control of your life, where you're having to weigh too many options, you're having to consider too many things. And instead of it feeling like a flow or a chemistry, you feel like you're always having to defend yourself against whoever. It could be people that you're super close to. It could be people that you've worked with. It could be things that you are familiar with on day in and day out. But there's conflict. There's gray area. There is, but I also feel like there is a heavy sense of like trying to balance or merge masculine energy and feminine energy, whether it's within yourself, whether it's within the people who you interact with. The hiccups come from the difference of energy that's there. So if there are 2 components of feminine energy, it's not going to work. If there are 2 components of masculine energy, it's not going to work. It definitely needs to have a balance. And right now you're looking for that balance in life. And I feel like it's by any means necessary, or at all costs. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Oh, there was another card. Ooh, the Justice. Yeah, things have felt off for a while. Probably since like November. And now you're ready to actually like do something and say something about it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so with Chiron, the healing card, we also have feminine energy. That's the card that came out. And Chiron, the Chiron card is 8 and feminine energy is 17, which is 8, which talks about rewards, progress, mastery, prosperity, abundance, and manifestations. Okay, so things are looking up. They're looking up, all right? So I feel like all of the things that you have been doing is in an indirect to heal yourself from something that has happened in the past. And it's going to, okay, Aries, 222 on the clock. Okay, so what I feel right now is this is in a sense you're in a space to where you have to become extremely vulnerable with yourself, and you're not able to do that with other people around, because you're a masculine sign, because you're impulsive, because you are the warrior. The warrior is the protector, and in a sense of like being this all the time, but then also understanding that you're always misunderstood. What you need to go through, this softness, this vulnerability, this weakness that you will feel is a weakness, you're wanting to go through it by yourself. And it might be best, because I feel like that all of the calamity that you're going to have to go through, this growth process, is going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly, but I feel like so much growth comes out of it. You'll be able to communicate better. You'll be able to mature out of this situation. So let's see. So you got the 2, which is balance. Okay. All right. We coming with something. I was so stressed for you. Okay. Trying to get a fruit fly. Okay. Oh, okay. Give me one more. Give me one more, please. I had to ask. Okay, okay. Give me one more. What comes after that? Oh, no. Hold on, because I need a happy ending. Okay, yes. Woo! Okay. I wasn't going out like that. All right, so, bruh. All right, this last column, to clarify, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Am I counting right? 2, 4, 9. Yeah, no. 9, 11, 13 cards, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I am smart. I am smart. Okay. So look, all right. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. We got the 5. No, you guys need to see these. Okay. You got the 2 of Wands. You got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Then you have the Ace of Wands. But right after that came the Devil card. I could have stopped there, right? But I had to pull one more. Guess what came out? The Tower card. Okay. I was like, okay, what comes after the Tower card? The 10 of Swords. I couldn't let it go. What comes, like, I asked for more. They gave me the 8 of Swords. So we're moving backwards, which is good. Then we gave the Hermit, the Temperance, the Judgment, but the Judgment was in reverse, but we're going to keep it at that. And the 2 of Cups. Okay. All right. So basically, you're looking for balance in your life, right? You're looking to restore some type of understanding, some type of clarity in your life. 2 is, what is 2? Partnerships, balance, a division, duality, maybe the duality of masculine and feminine, but you're looking for that. And you can't, that 5 of Pentacles being in reverse, 5 of Pentacles talks about a struggle. You are about to go through a very struggling point in your life, and you cannot do that with other people with you. And so understanding that you need to do things differently, the start, your beginning has to be done solo. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why the Ace of Wands was there. It's going to be a whole lot of shit. It's going to be a whole lot of stuff. Relationships, it's a lot of stuff is going to end. A lot of stuff is going to end. Because it just wasn't right. It was almost like that tower was being built on top of like shaky cobblestones, which are like, you know, huge rocks, not really a stable foundation. Have you ever tried to walk in heels on cobblestone or just, you know, barefoot? It's gross. So, all of that hard stuff, all of that confusion, all of that realigning with yourself is going to happen, and you have to let it happen. But in the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, they're by themselves, so you're not pulling anyone else into this. That moment of solidarity. So I feel like by the time August or September comes, you'll be in a space to where you'll start to feel a change. Summer's going to be like shit. Summer, you know, I would just be careful. And you'll start to feel a difference. You'll start to be able to like here and there, get back out there, and your intuition is going to pick up to when you can either resume the stuff that you were doing before or start anew. And oh no. Okay. So I don't think it's maybe if it is a relationship that breaks up, because we do have that, that Devil card at the top, which talks about karmic contracts and things like that. And then this 2 of Cups, which we started off wanting balance, right? And we end with balance. So the difference is this is wanting balance with the 2 of Wands, and this is obtaining balance with there being 2 people. Do you see the difference? And that comes after whatever this is divinely positioned, because it comes after the Judgment card. And if it's a reboot of a relationship, it's coming back on better terms. Do you see what I'm saying? If it's something fresh, you can trust it because it's sent after you've done a whole lot of work. Good luck. Okay. I don't think you guys have a hard time with this, but the things that are going to be ending, understand or try to find it in the best way possible to communicate why it is ending, understanding that it is for, you know, your own progress and maturity and growth. And it's not anything that, try not to make the other person responsible for why you're making this decision for your life, because it's not really them. It's just in the position that you're in your life and how you're outgrowing certain constructs. Excuse me. If you've reached the end of this, definitely leave a message, leave a comment, and let me know what's going on. Keep me posted. All right. Bye.